Hi, it's Tink here from Project Everest. What I'm going to cover in this video is why we are for profit. So I'm going to go through quickly the background, the reasons behind it, why we do this methodology and what it ultimately means for the longer term, the bigger picture. So I'm going to start out with charity. And the reason that we don't go down this path of being a non-for-profit and for charity is the simple and main reason or problem that charities face. And that is, if you give $1 to a charity, how the major metric of how a charity is judged is how much of that percentage of that dollar goes to the cause. And that is something that is highly defined. Everyone understands that and everyone knows it. A good charity, amazing charity will be a 70% plus, given they've got to do marketing to get donations, which is their key operation, and also the other thing is their ops, so actually delivering on projects. Now, those two generally make up a large percentage, usually around 20% each. But with this metric, the key thing is that by definition, it squeezes one main thing in the business, and that is income. So the income that you can pay to your staff. So with an inherent pressure on income, ultimately the government even understands this. The government provides $33,000 of tax relief per year to people who work in non-for-profits in the charity sector, because they understand that naturally charities are squeezed for income. Let's look at basically other social enterprises. So the ones like Thank You Water. I'm going to use Thank You Water as an example. We love Thank You Water. It's a great company. They have they do something that is ultimately people understand and get it as a social enterprise. They sell bottled water in Australia. That product is not socially beneficial. They use the profits to fund projects overseas and make their improvement through that way. Ultimately, they come under the same problem that charity is. They get judged on how much of the dollars goes to the projects and the projects that they create. So once again, they're inherently squeezed on income as well. You see this in the founders of Thank You Water. Whilst I don't know the personal situation, what I do see them doing a lot of is speaking, creating books, etc., which is ultimately where they're making a lot of their money from personally, so that they can justify what they're doing in the business. So what we see in these businesses is that when they're in their 20s, people are very happy to work in these charities, and basically because they believe they're working for the cause and it's a really good thing and they put their heart and soul in it, and it's great. However, when they get to their 30s, what we see in terms of research is a whole lot of people needing to leave charities. When you hit your 30s, you need to have a family. You need to think about doing things like buying a house. In Sydney, even on a normal income, that's very difficult. So, schooling fees, all these kind of things around a family, and no longer can people work in charities. And so when they become their most productive, they need to ultimately leave and do other things. We see this all the time. So this is the issue around charities and current models of social enterprise. So if nothing changes, nothing changes. That's why we're openly for profit. We believe in servicing the 4 billion that live on less than $5 a day through socially beneficial products and services. That means the social benefit is in the product or service itself, and we seek to make profit out of that so that we can actually pay our people, attract and retain A players, and on a bigger picture, bring a whole lot more people into this industry. There's classic examples like Greenway Stoves in India, who make a simple stove that is socially beneficial in the product. They made $1 million of revenue in their first year, and they're carrying on being a very successful business. We want to have more examples like that so we can attract people from Australia who are talented, or from any Western country, to go and work in this sector and make money out of it and help get the 4 billion who are earning less than $5 a day to a situation of parity with Western countries. If nothing changes, nothing changes. So what I want to show you out of this video is the current flaws in the charity and the social enterprise model, which squeezes income. We are for profit so that we put the social benefit in the products and service itself, and we seek to attract more people in this industry, in this area, so that they can create the futures that they require and they want to get to. Thank you.